y'all, and welcome back to another reading. You already know the vibes, divine destiny, so we're just gonna jump right into it. Feel free to take these deep breaths with me to connect with spirit. At this time, calling forth my spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, asking what messages you have to deliver to the collective today for the progression and elevation in every aspect of life. Asking you to shield, cloak, protect, and cover me as I channel these messages. And I thank you for using me as a vessel in which these messages flow through today. Amen. Ashe. We got power coming out with discontent and boredom. Wisdom. And mental conflicts. I'm hearing you find power in walking away from the things that you're discontent with, the things you're bored with, the things that are no longer serving you, right? The things that are causing you mental conflict, mental chaos, turmoil, right? You're being encouraged two ways, right? You're being encouraged to step into your power, right? To walk away from the things that are causing you mental conflict, the things that you're bored and discontent with. And then they're also letting you know that you will step into a level of power, or gain a level of authority from stepping away from whatever this energy might be, right? They're also letting you know that a lot of wisdom has been gained through dealing or healing with or through this situation, right? This situation occurred to grant you the wisdom, to grant you the authority over your own autonomy, is what I just heard. So really stepping into the authority it is that you have over your own life. Yeah, so like I said, we're looking here at this power and discontent. So you find power in walking away from the things that are no longer serving you, the things that you're just discontent or bored with. You find power in making movement from those things, or releasing yourself, or freeing yourself mentally, emotionally, physically from whatever these things are, right? Also, yeah, like I said before, you're also going to gain a level of power, of authority, right? Because whatever it is that you've been working toward, you've been putting a lot of work, you've been putting a lot of energy toward something, a lot of time, a lot of brain power, a lot of manpower, I just heard, or woman power, you know what I'm saying? Into whatever it is that you're focused on building, and whatever it is that you're discontent or bored with is keeping you stagnant in a way, right? It's keeping you in this repetitive cycle, so it's stopping you from fully stepping into your power and stepping into whatever it is that you're working toward, right? Whatever it is you're trying to manifest into your life with this world card. Yeah, because the world is here for you. The world is in your hands. The world is your oyster. The spirit is asking you to take some time to reflect, right? To really think about consciously and intentionally the things, the people, the energies internally or externally, that are actually serving you here, that are actually in alignment with where it is you're going, what it is you're working on, what it is you're manifesting, right? Who it is that you're becoming with this power coming out, so that, yeah, you can really step into the new world that Spirit has to offer you, right? With this Six of Wands and the Hierophant. So if this is like spiritual justice, to be stepping into this new beginning, to be stepping into this new chapter, right? To be living fully and authentically in the power it is that you hold and wield in this life, right? You're being recognized on a spiritual level, and even like coming through to the physical because of the work that you've been doing. You're being recognized for the power, for the authority with this Hierophant card. This is definitely higher up official energy. So maybe you're stepping into a role of power, a place of power. 550 on my timer, right? With this wounded healer here on the bottom with this Nine of Wands. Definitely the things that you have gone through, that you have healed through, grown through, right, have helped you become exactly who it is that you are right now in this moment. And exactly who it is that you are right now in this moment is enough, has enough to step into, to own, to move in the authority, to move in the power, the recognition, the leadership it is that you're being called to step into, right? And you also have the power and the authority to step away from whatever is keeping you restless, whatever it is that you're bored with, whatever it is you're discontent with, right? All of that power is in your hands, and you have to be the one to choose to wield it. You have to be the one to choose to use it. You're the magician. The wand don't move unless you move. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're looking here at this Wisdom card. Wow, the Tower is at the bottom of the deck in reverse. So this is definitely positive movement, positive change, positive shift, right? As we're looking at the Wisdom card, which is the number 5, which is change and shift and transformation in itself, right? So everything that you've gone through, healed through, grown through, up until this point has brought you into this space of wisdom, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, strength, authority, right? And so Spirit is saying you have everything it is that you need. All of the wisdom, all of the knowledge, all of the power, all of the strength, all of the authority it is that you need to move into this next chapter and really bring into reality the things that you have been manifesting, the things that you have been working on in the 5D. You have the power to bring them here into this physical reality. You have everything you need within yourself, right? And within it's coming in with this 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is definitely like 5 of Pentacles upright is like hard times, out in the cold, lack, scarcity, maybe not having enough financially, physically, materially, right? And it being in the reverse is saying that this is what you're coming out of. And maybe that's what you have gone through. This is what you've been healing through, growing through. It's like a lack, scarcity mindset. The mentality of just not having enough or being enough to do, to manifest, to bring in what it is that you've been working on. And Spirit is telling you that is absolutely incorrect, right? And maybe there was a season in your life where this was your reality. But Spirit is saying that that season brought you into this place of wisdom, into this place of power, right? And they are guiding you out of this situation, out of this season, so you can step into a new chapter, into a new beginning, into this whole new world that Spirit has for you. That your power, that your hard work, that your energy and intention has manifested for you, right? With this Emperor card, like I said, power and authority. You are sitting on the throne of your own life. Wield your power consciously, intentionally. Yeah, this is your judgment. Stepping into this power, stepping into this wisdom, stepping into this abundance, stepping into your own manifestations, right? Stepping into this new timeline that you've created off of your own merit, off of your own morals, off of your own mental and mentality, right? Is your judgment. It's your justice, your spiritual justice, like I was saying earlier. So step out of the mindset of lack, of scarcity, of any mentalities mentally, emotionally, or people or places that put you in the mentality of lack, of scarcity, of discontent, of boredom, of conflict, right? With this Four of Cups, yeah, just feeling like you're over whatever is being presented to you with the Six of Pentacles. But hey, it's definitely gifts coming towards you. And I feel like that's on a spiritual level. Like spirit is gifting you these new opportunities, these new beginnings, this chance at a new world, a new chapter, a new season, right? A season of power, of abundance. And when I say power, I don't mean like, I mean, you might be in a place of authority, right? With this Hierophant. When I say power, I mean just like recognizing the power you hold as a soul, as a light being in this world, how powerful that makes you. 1111 on my timer as I'm saying that, right? It's like you're coming into acceptance and you're coming into alignment with this power, with this authority that you hold on a spiritual level, which is bringing in what it is you've been manifesting, what it is you've been asking for or praying for here on the physical level, right? With this Tower in reverse on the bottom of the deck, definitely things are shifting for you quickly. It's like spiritual, divine intervention is what I'm hearing. Because we got mental conflict here and then we got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So it is like spirit is encouraging you, and we've been having this message like since I started tapping into this energy for real, to like step out of the energy of mental conflict. Anything, especially with this Six of Cups, step out of the energy. What's conflicting you is past energies, past heartache, past losses, past betrayals, past. And when I say loss, it could be people, it could be energy, it could be things, right? With this Five of Pentacles, loss of materials, loss of finances, loss of physical stability, abundance in some way. And that you have created, built, or been programmed with a mentality, a mindset, because of whatever that loss or scarcity or lack or whatever that mindset might be for you is, right? And spirit is asking you to let go of that. That's in the past. That's in the old world. I'm trying not to show it because she's naked, you know what I'm saying? But that's in the old world. That's the past world. And spirit is saying you're stepping into a whole new world. So they're asking and encouraging you to release whatever mental blockages from the past that you're holding onto. With this Queen of Cups, nurturing your own thoughts, nurturing your own emotions, nurturing your manifestations. The Ace of Cups is here too, right? So definitely the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles, right? And the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups are very like loving, nurturing, new opportunities and partnerships, emotional fulfillment, right? With the Three of Pentacles, which is telling you that it has to do with collaboration. It has to do with partnership. It has to do with maybe even being placed on some sort of pedestal, because if we look at this card here, she's placed on a pedestal and the other two people are admiring or studying this person, right? So back into that place of authority or place of recognition. And this might come through collaboration with other people, community, connection, communication. So don't be closed off, especially when it comes to, or especially because of past energies and past mindsets and mentalities that are trying to keep you in this stuck, stagnant Five of Pentacles energy, right? You're asking to let go of that. You're being asked to let go of that. There you go. So that Spirit can really allow your cup to pour over at this time. Yeah, and the sooner, the quicker you allow that mental conflict, that mental chaos, the juggling back and forth between the thoughts and mentalities of the old version of yourself, you release it to step into this new version of you, the quicker things start to pour into your life, the quicker what you have been working on in the spiritual begins to manifest for you here in the physical, right? Because the only thing creating a blockage for you at this time is your mental. Whatever it is you're juggling with mentally and emotionally is what's keeping you, from moving forward. Bottom of the deck energy for the oracle is financial and material changes. So definitely the changes you've been looking for, firm foundation, spiritual union, the changes you've been looking for on the other side of whatever this mentality, ideology, belief, maybe even habit or mindset is for you, right? Whatever this past version of you is trying to keep you connected to, that's what's holding you back, really. That's the only thing standing in your way of what you've been manifesting, of what you've been asking for. Alright, so we have firm foundations out here for final messages, spiritual union, and then these three came out together: emotional withdrawal, memories of love, and love begins. And I was trying not to make this into a love reading. However, it's a lot of green here in the final messages. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but the frequency that I'm listening to is the heart chakra frequency. So that just feels very relevant. Definitely allowing yourself to be open to partnerships, alliances, and relationships that are here to pour into you, right? Coming out with all of this, coming out with firm foundation. The foundation it is that you're looking for, that you're building, that you're working for, it's here for you. It's destined for you, but it comes quicker with less confusion, with less illusion, right? When you choose to open up your heart, right? When you choose to stop emotionally withdrawing or pulling yourself back because of past memories, past relationships, past connections, past situations, right? Because you're really only blocking yourself from spiritual union and love pouring into your life. And when I say love, recognize love does not just mean in relationships. The universe's language is love. Spirit is pouring love into us in all aspects of life all the time. This reading right here, if you're listening to it, is Spirit pouring love into you, speaking love into you, right? And so if you're closing your heart off in one aspect of love, then you're closing your heart to really receiving the love that Spirit is trying to pour into your life. And so they're asking you, as you're stepping into this new world, as you're stepping into this new beginning, as you're coming into this recognition, into this authority, into this power, into this wisdom, as you're being guided out of whatever this chaos and conflicts, whatever it is that's boring you or not serving you, release the old habits, the old ways of being, the old versions of self. Allow them to fall away so you can really open up and bloom and blossom into and receiving the love it is that you deserve and truly ultimately desire at this time, right? So that the love that you give can be reciprocated to you unconditionally through the universe, which in turn will come in partnerships, alliances, relationships, connections, right? Tribe. Bottom of the deck energy is movement, choices, and decisions. So yes, there's definitely movement, choices, and decisions to be made at this time. Choose wisely, choose consciously, choose from an open heart, choose from a place of power and authority and wisdom, right? You no longer need to hold on to this lack, scarcity mentality, right? So when you're choosing, making these movement, choices, and decisions, make sure that you're grounding yourself from an open heart, from that wisdom, from that power, from all that you've already experienced, and know that that cannot happen again because you've already changed, you've already elevated, you've already done the work. right? So trust that the movement, choices, and decisions that you're making are moving in alignment with where it is that you want to be going. And make sure that when you're making those changes, those movement, choices, and decisions, you're making those choices and that movement and that decision from an aligned space, from your manifestations, not from fear, not from mental conflict, not from chaos, not from what happened in the past, the mistakes, the burdens, the traumas. Release that. 20 minutes exactly on my timer. Release that. Start anew. And lean into the partnerships, the alliances, the unions that Spirit is putting here for you, because those unions are helping to guide you into your firm foundation, into your blessings, into your manifestations, into your light. That's the end of the message. I'm gonna end it here. If you like this video, share it with somebody you love. If you'd like a personal reading from me or anything else that you might need from me, all of that information is in the description box below. Thank you so much for tuning in and tapping in with me. Until next time, stay divine.